like a dreamer. Fly all over the world. Open your shut so the world can see. You're a beautiful pearl. Live your day like you mean it. And don't forget who you are. You're free to go anywhere. There's no distance too far. And I just can't get enough of your energy. I just can't get enough. You're the spark shining in the dark. Oh, 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 love.
Welcome to It Is What It Is with Cindy Seville. I have another fabulous show for you today. It Is What It Is a show with real people, real life adversity, overcoming these adversities, and inspiring others through sharing their stories. Because you know, sharing is caring. Anyways, we're going to start with mitzvah time. And I'm going to talk about a little mitzvah that happened, somebody did for me. And I was walking into, I shouldn't have gone there, a McDonald's. I went to McDonald's, and I was a gentleman, young, probably about less than half my age. I won't say my age, even though most of you know. He went first, and he could have just continued to walk through that door and let the door slam behind him, like most people do these days, unfortunately. But he didn't. And this big teddy bear of a kid, he waited until I got there. You know, I walk a little slow. I'm a little older these days. And I finally get to the front door, or to the entrance. And I thanked him. And I said, you know, that was so kind of you. There were actually two doors. He held both for me. And he wanted me to go first in line. I said, no. You know, thank you so much. But I told him, I said, you know, you don't find this all the time. You know, most times people are going to literally slam the door in your face, but this kid waited, and he's young. I mean, he was taught well, and I was just very touched. It actually made my day, you know, so we had a nice little exchange, and that was that. But thank you to that young man, and hopefully more young and older men will be doing the same for these ladies, for everybody. Hold that door. That's a mitzvah. It's a little mitzvah, but it's a mitzvah nonetheless. Now, giveaways. We have a lot of giveaways this week. So this is from a fabulous woman, Linda Banana. I probably say banana. And she founded this Got Checked, and we're going to talk about that when she comes on after the commercial. But these are the giveaways. We have books that she wrote, Listen to Lily. I can't wait to read it because I'm going to read it first. And then we have I Got Checked and I Feel Good. Check it out. So these are, whoops, $2. Then we also have, oh my God, there's so much in here. We have this t-shirt. Oh my God, let me see. Got Checked. Action. Oh, I love it. Action. Look at that. Not awareness. I love that. Get checked. So you're going to learn about what this is, Got Checked. I mean, here everything says Got Checked on it, but you're going to learn what it's all about when we come back. And then we have all these other goodies. Oh my God. Lots of pens and bracelets and pencils, and I'm going to steal a pen. I got more pens. We got lots of goodies, and we have, yes, a nice little goodie bag in here. Oh my goodness, hold on. I never had this much stuff to give away. And music with a message, best hits. We got a DVD, CD, I don't know what you call them anymore. And, oh my God, another book. Look at this. We got lots of goodies here. There's lots of goodies. So make sure you comment, like, and share. That's the only way that you can win all these goodies. And I'm probably going to split them up a little bit. Oh my God, there's even a lip gloss. Check it out. So comment, like, and share. When we come back, you're going to meet the woman who brought all of these goodies to give away, Linda. And Linda's fabulous. Linda's a go-getter. Linda, I don't know how Linda does all the things that she does. And she's also a breast cancer survivor, like me. So don't go far. We'll be right back after this commercial.
Silvermine at Home, a Connecticut-based non-medical home care agency servicing Connecticut and parts of New York. Silvermine caters to their clients' needs while offering peace of mind to their families so their loved one can age in place and live their best life possible. Call today to see how they can make a difference in you or your loved one's life. Our family caring for yours. Visit silvermindathome.com or call 203-228-5007.
Welcome back to It Is What It Is with Cindy Seville. I have Linda Bonanno. I've been getting an Italian lesson here to pronounce it right and not banana. So Bonanno. Welcome, Linda Bonanno.
Thank you, Cindy. You are a quick learner.
Well, it's a
we
Spanish
went from banana to banano.
You know, it's funny because banana, bonano, banana. My grandmother was Hannah. We used to call her Hannah Banana. And my grandpa loved bananas, so there's always bananas around. But
so it's okay.
Exactly.
Bonanno.
Bonanno. And the Spanish in me, I should know how to pronounce it.
Exactly.
You know?
Yes.
So Linda Bonanno, welcome.
Which means Goodyear.
Does it really?
Yes. I'm Linda Goodyear.
Like Goodyear tire.
There we go. Linda Goodyear. That's what it means. Yes.
Oh, I love it.
I like it
love it.
It's pretty cool. It's my, married name.
Yes. No, I love it though. It's a great name.
Yes.
And so how many kids do you have?
I have 2 boys, 2 sons, 14 and 16. Oh boy.
They keep you busy.
They keep me busy. And also, I grew up in Italy, so I'm trying to become this American mother. And meanwhile, I can't even tell the difference between baseball and basketball or football.
Well, I can't either. So don't worry.
So it's like a struggle,
Yes,
and I have 2 athletes, and so.
Were your kids born here in the States?
They were born here, yes.
Okay.
Actually, my oldest was born in New York City, and my youngest was born on Long Island. So I have one.
So you live on Long Island?
I live on Long Island. I live in Roslyn, in Nassau County.
Nice.
But most of our work is actually, our campaign got checked, was spearheaded really and started in Suffolk, in West Babylon.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, so a lot of the work that we do is in Suffolk County.
Right.
Primarily because, unfortunately, on a serious note, Suffolk County has such a high rate of breast cancer.
There's a lot of breast cancer here, Connecticut, where I live as well.
Yeah. Across the country, but Suffolk really is. There are clusters, Bethpage and certain areas that really have a concentration, of younger women, because this is the conversation.
Oh.
It's really
starting at
making
age,
people understand. The youngest I heard was 16 in Copiague.
Wow.
16 with a mastectomy bra. That's not what we... 16, really?
Oh, my heart hurts.
We spoke about earlier, right? Yes. With 16, it's lip gloss and a ponytail, not breast cancer.
No. No.
Yeah.
One of my daughter's friends that she grew up with, he's probably about 20, I think now, about 20. And he just fought cancer. And, I look at him and I've known him since he was in preschool.
It's heartbreaking, no?
Heartbreaking that he had to go through. Thank God he's cancer free. I pray he stays cancer free. But the fact that he had to go through that at such a young age when he should be enjoying life.
Especially chemo to me, just the fact because I went through chemo and
I don't wish
it on no one.
Right.
I mean, I went through a lot of things in my life, but chemo, I don't wish that on nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
And to know that a young person has to go through this, because it's trauma. It's chemical warfare.
Yes.
To know that a young person has to go through that, it's
terrible.
And for the parents too.
Of course.
I always say I'll take it 1,000,000 times. Just
his
leave
mother
my children
went through,
alone.
Well, that's it. Same thing. His mother went through serious medical issues first. Imagine growing up, fearing losing your mom, and then you get cancer yourself as a young kid.
Prayer for this family.
Exactly. Exactly. So let's go back a little bit in time. You grew up in Italy. What part of Italy?
Trieste, northeast, an hour away from Venice.
Wow.
And where Illy coffee, because Illy now is a coffee. I'm giving them free publicity.
It is.
Illy is a very popular coffee in America now. And it's Actually, I always tell people, do you know where this coffee is from? They're like, no. I'm like, from my hometown, Trieste. Yes,
now
Illy Coffee. We're proud of, it's like
I have
our
to
big.
Go buy it now.
Illy Coffee.
I know it.
My dream was to marry one of the heirs. But I was born on the wrong side of town.
Are there any brothers? Do they have any brothers?
I don't really know. I haven't followed. I've been gone for so long. I got to inquire. But it's one of the pride and joy of our hometown. Illy Cafe. Yeah, it's a beautiful city.
So when did you come here?
I came here in 1991. I was 21, and I came tomorrow. I landed in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Spoke 3 words of English, literally.
Oh, wow.
And
did you have a contract? Is that how?
I kind of just came, and then it happened I came, on a visa, and then sort of I was lucky enough to be able to stay. And I remember I cried as soon as I landed at LAX. I cried because it was my dream. I spoke about going to America and becoming an American when I was in middle school. And everybody laughed at me. So in case, if you're out there, anybody's laughing at you, when you have big dreams, whether you're older or younger, don't worry about it, okay? Because I'm the first,
do it. Don't let anybody get in your,
Yes. The perfect
example. Absolutely.
See how I was telling you?
I know.
I'm missing the words.
I do the same thing.
I'm missing the words.
I do the same thing. I even say the wrong word. Like, I know what I'm thinking. And I'll say, oh, can you get that out? Instead of like out of the fridge, I'll say, can you get that out of the garage? Or can you, like, I know I meant fridge.
Yes. And I call people different names. It's just all a mess.
Yes.
They say, I had COVID and pneumonia last year. And they actually say that it's related.
Wow.
To post-COVID, to have memory issues. That's what I was reading. Yeah. No, because I have a PhD on Google, on everything. I argue with my doctors. I Google everything. Hey, listen. If you're discerning and you're, out there, it's good. It's good to be observant and to also be curious.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do a lot of researching and reading and all kinds of things.
Sometimes Google can be very dangerous, though.
It can be very dangerous because it can give you. That's what I'm saying. Discerning. It's important to be discerning. It's kind of
know
how
to navigate. Yes.
Because otherwise, that's why today I feel for this new generation. Do you know why? The one thing that makes me so sad, it's they have a lot of information, more than we had.
Yes.
But a lot of it is conflicting.
Yes.
So it's very difficult to navigate what's real, what's not, what's right, what's wrong.
And I think that whenever people they see things on social media, it's automatically true.
And it's
like
not.
They think it's true, right? And it's BS.
Even people's lives are not real.
Well, you know what? I dated someone who hated Facebook. He called it fake book.
I like that boy, fake book.
And he's right. He's right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, people put out there what they want to put out there.
Yes.
And it's not necessarily the truth.
It's like a storefront, you put your best merchandise and then you go inside and it might be different.
Exactly. So, so tell us a little bit about your modeling career.
Oh boy, I was never, I was just, what they call it, a working girl, I was not no supermodel, nor was I, I knew exactly, that wasn't going to be my life career, but it allowed me to sort of, be able to travel. I traveled a lot. I started in Milan. I did, different markets like Greece, Paris. I did a few things, but mostly like catalogs, like general work, showroom fittings, nothing, some fashion shows. I did a lot of bridal, lingerie, but nothing like, New York Fashion Week and the high-end shows at the time.
Yeah.
But enough to, hey, listen, I lived on catalogs. Commercials, I did commercial work,
Yeah, no, that's incredible. How tall are you?
I'm first of all, I'm shortening. As you get older, I don't know, a couple centimeters.
How tall were you?
I don't know, a whole inch is gone. But I'm 5'8"-ish, which is in the model industry, and that's why it was one of the reasons more than anything. It's on the short end.
Yes.
Because, especially for shows, it's 5'10" and up.
Yes.
So, but I finessed myself in as much as I could. Just
you're
to get
beautiful.
The opportunity. Thank
Easy
you.
enough. I mean, really.
It was fun. I want to also say that a lot of times models are, looked down on, but they're really very smart people.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of models start really early. There's a lot of traveling involved, a lot of life experience.
Yes.
You learn a couple languages on the way,
Yes.
So it's
hard work.
It's hard work.
It's not easy.
Not glamorous, let me tell you.
No.
First of all, they never fed us.
They had to keep you into those clothing.
And I remember, I that's why I love Greece, because we just ate there. I love the Greece. I love Athens as a market, because we were free to eat.
All these experiences, that you had. That's wonderful.
Yeah, I love.
So, what about your family? Where's your family?
So
your
my
parents?
mother passed of breast cancer in 1999.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Yes. So again, you see, I also grew up watching, and then I went through sort of, not so young. I was 29 when she passed away, diagnosed at 41. My sister is still in Italy, my sister Dolores.
Nice.
My mother loves Spanish names. My name is Linda. My sister name is Dolores.
And my mother's Spanish, and she liked American
names.
There
we go, see? See, Cindy. See? Yeah. And, my sister's still there. I have a nephew, Paolo. He's now 37, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Super tall, 6'5", plays ball, basketball.
Nice.
And, a couple of, because we are originally from Croatia.
Okay.
Was former Yugoslavia.
Yeah.
But, Croatia was Italy before the war, so it's all a mix.
Exactly.
But my mother crossed the border, so I was born in Trieste, Italy. I have some relatives there.
Nice.
So
I love your accent. Because
thank you. I have an accent? I thought I sounded like I'm from Cali.
You still have that accent, but you've Americanized it a bit.
I'm trying.
Yes. It sounds like my mother. My mother, same thing. She came here.
You see the gesture, and it comes out.
Yeah. Exactly. So the breast cancer. Let's talk about breast cancer. Sure. First of all, you and I have so much in common. I'm so glad that we were able to meet.
It's crazy, right? And just like that, boom.
Yes, like an instant camaraderie, going through the same things.
Let me just say something.
Yeah.
You use the word, my favorite word, and there's probably videos out there of me not being able to pronounce camaraderie. I always say camaraderie. So when you said it, I was like, camaraderie. Yes. It's a key word for me.
Yes.
And for everything I represent, camaraderie.
Yes. It is for me too. But there's instant camaraderie when you have something, you have that shared experience. So
and a big experience.
Yes. When were you diagnosed with breast cancer?
In 2011, at age 41, and I was told I was so young, and that was then. Yeah. Today, far from young. Far from young.
Isn't that crazy?
Very. I was a decade and change.
Yeah, I was, because we're the same age, and I was diagnosed 4 years later in 2015 at the age of 44, just before my 45th birthday.
Still was young back then.
Yes.
Still.
But thank God I qualified for free genetic testing because I was 44 when I was diagnosed.
Yeah.
Because
for me, it was because of my mother, first grade relative.
Okay.
Those are the,
qualifying.
Yeah.
Exactly. So what cancer were you diagnosed with? What kind of
I had triple negative breast cancer, which is never a good prognosis. It's very aggressive, usually metastasizes in the brain, in the spine.
Wow.
It's fast growing, a high grade. And so, it wasn't like the best news. But it was stage 1. Yeah. It was a firm bullet right here on the left side.
So they got clean. So you had
I had a bilateral mastectomy. I decided at the time, because watching my mother, having one side and then came back, I was like, I'm just going to go, I'm radical. I'm Pisces. It's all or nothing with me. Like literally. So I was like, you know what? I'm not doing I didn't have to. But I was like, you know what? I'm taking off everything, including the nipples. My nipples are somewhere in Russia, in some lab. Somebody's studying my nipples.
Mine too. They might be together.
Somebody's desk. But I took it all out.
Yeah.
A radical bilateral mastectomy. And I said, I had kids. The worst thing that you can have is being diagnosed with cancer in general, with terminal illness. Not in terminal, but a serious illness.
It could be,
And you have children, because the first thought is, oh my God, who's going to,
Yes.
how is this going to...
That was my first thought.
Right? Like, how am I going to go through a mistake? Who's going to take care? The kids were little. My kids were little.
Yes.
So that's why it's like,
Yeah.
And, the word cancer, it always sounds like a death sentence.
Yeah, it does.
The moment you hear that word, the C word, it's post-traumatic stress disorder, press go.
Absolutely.
It starts right there. It's
absolutely.
Like,
Yeah, absolutely. In my book, I talk about the C word, and that's the worst C word in the entire dictionary. Because the other C word is actually, there's a book with the other C word, and it's a great book, actually. It's a really good book. But I think it's the absolute worst, word. But we're going to come back.
Sure.
We're going to take a quick break. And
we're here. We're not going anywhere. I'm having a good time.
Linda Banana Bonano.
Banana, banana. I love you, Cindy.
I love you too.
I love you more.
This is fun.
Yes, it is.
We will be right back. Don't go anywhere. More from Linda Banana when we come back after this commercial break.
Do you or a loved one need the care of a nursing home? A vibrant community to call home where there are healthcare professionals available 24/7? Candlewood Valley Health and Rehabilitation, located in New Milford, Connecticut, has been offering award-winning care for over 40 years. Whether you are rehabilitating from a cardiac procedure or hip replacement, or seeking a place for your loved one to live where he or she can receive top-notch health care, our team is at the ready. We also accept veteran benefits and offer a special secure memory care unit for residents with Alzheimer's or cognitive-related conditions. Call us at 860-355-0971. Candlewood Valley Health and Rehabilitation, a place to heal and thrive.
Welcome to Sunday Dinner with Chef Clemente. This is an all-new show about family cooking, Sunday dinner, things we did as a child, bringing back some memories and some tradition. This is how this dish was born. I'm going to show you that in just a couple of minutes. So, the trick with the meatballs too, when you fry them, you don't want to overcrowd the pan too much. So drizzle, not too much of olive oil, right on top of that fish. So, a little flour. A little egg, c'è la luna, mezzo mare, everybody drinks some wine. Every shoot going. Pass them around, everybody eat a little bit. Come on, you gotta dance. Oh my God! Get together, go visit your mother, your sister, your cousin. Bring some pastry, some food, get together, eat, drink, be happy. Who wants some linguine, clams, and pastry?
Welcome back to It Is What It Is with Cindy Seville and Linda Bonano. Bonano.
I'm here.
I gotta have fun with this last name.
This last name. You can call me Bono, like Bono from the
Bono. I'll call you Banana.
So, banana. My partner, Donna Chaffee, which is my partner in the charity and the brand, Donna, usually, her name is Chaffee. Right? But she said, a lot of people say coffee. They can pronounce it. It's coffee and banana. Mrs. Coffee, Mrs. Banana. It's like, we're used to it.
I like both.
Yes.
I like both.
So
tell me a little bit, I want to learn a little bit about your breast cancer journey, because you've done, because of this, I'm sure, you've done so many amazing things.
We have a choice when something, I'm sure it's self-explanatory.
Yes.
We have a choice when something like this happens. Yeah. We either literally roll over and die, or stand up, and take a stand and do something with it. Many times, I have several people that direct, usually, people that are going through breast cancer, to myself or Donna, and it's the hardest thing to take somebody, maybe somebody even that just recently, somebody that had a diagnosis, metastatic breast cancer, which is small chances of survival, to mentor them and to inspire them to believe that they're going to be the miracle, because those miracles exist.
They do.
Look at me, 12 years later. I'm not going anywhere. I literally refuse to die. Cindy, I swear to you.
You're like the Energizer Bunny.
I was like, it took me forever to come in this country. See, I'm standing up. It took me forever to come in this country.
Yeah.
I spent blood to be here. Yeah. Really, because it's not all flowers and games.
Of course.
And now you're going to take everything away, my little dream, my little American dream?
Hell no.
No. So I used to stay in front of, the mirror, put myself together like it was New York Fashion Week to go to chemo.
I love, oh my God.
Oh, yeah. I was like, no. Because it was
empowering.
To keep myself, and I literally refused to die. I was like, no, this is not happening.
Right.
I watched my mother die. But, I was like, I'm not going down without a fight.
Yeah. No, you couldn't.
I'm not going down.
And your boys, you had your boys, and you can't.
You do it for your children, you do it for yourself, and most of all, because I had a mother that was very much into inspiring others, I wanted to make my mother proud that just like her, For 20 years, she fought. 20 years, 2 decades. It's back in Italy, back in the day, treatment wasn't the same.
Exactly.
For 20 years, she stood up.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I was like, you know what, I got to do something, and that's how sort of I came together with Donna. Donna had the charity. We took a check, and we.
So So how many surgeries have you had? Since?
I lost count, but it's got to be at least 10.
Okay.
Because there's a million, there's a million little. I had sepsis last year, lost the reconstruction. I had, COVID and pneumonia. I had a million other surgeries prior.
Right.
My last surgery was pretty big surgery. It's called latissimus dorsi flap. They took, because of this radiated skin that kept getting infected and, going into sepsis, they took my latissimus dorsi muscle and did a transplant, like
That's
a
big
flap.
surgery, yeah.
Yeah, big
it's a
surgery.
long surgery.
It's a step 2 surgery.
Isn't that like a 12-hour surgery or something crazy?
Yes, because it's microsurgery. They got to reattach all the, the blood vessels. It's crazy stuff. When I watched her on YouTube, I was like,
You know what people think? People think, and I know you talk about breast health battle, so I want to talk about that because there's so much truth to that. People think, because I had a double mastectomy also, bilateral. I call it a double. It's easier for me to say it. Yeah,
there's all kinds of names for it.
Yeah, you see, I can't pronounce any words, so
so good.
So double mastectomy.
Yes,
and reconstruction is hell. Is hell. People think, oh, you just got a free boob job. No, you didn't get a free boob. Oh, your boobs look perfect.
No, lot to say about that.
Perfect. Yeah, they don't. Nipples. I mean, people ask me, listen, I'm single. And, when you talk about it, because I want people to know ahead of time, if I'm talking with somebody, that, listen, I'm missing some parts, I'm like an old refurbished car. I'm missing
We're like Barbie.
That's it,
She got no nipples.
Yes, exactly. Oh, I love that. I love that.
Actually, they should make Barbie with some scars on there.
They should.
At this point.
They should. So no nipples. And, that's another thing. Hey, it is what it is, It is what it is. I don't want nipples. I'm done with nipples. And it's funny. I got to tell you, I was in a store the other day, a hardware store, and plumbing. There's male and female, parts. It's the funniest.
There's some nipples there.
There are nipples. So the package said you need to get some.
It looked like the rail end.
Oh no! It said you need a nipple. So I look at this and I'm like, because I was going to do it myself because I'm by my own.
How dare you?
Yeah. So I went up to the guy and I said, it says I need to get some nipples. So I said, I need 3, please. I need 1 for this and 2 for me.
God, 3.
Older gentleman. He looked at me and he started to laugh. I said, I have breast cancer. He was cracking up.
Unless you have to. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Sense of humor decreases the fear. Makes it more also, I'm sure, approachable, for those that are learning about it. Totally agree with that.
Yeah. You have a great sense of humor. When you're going to read my book, because I'm giving you my book.
And your sense of humor is good for your immune system. And what is
laughing,
cancer?
they say laughter
It's an immunodeficiency.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
Yes. Yeah. Well, my book is a book full of
I can't wait.
It is what it is, and it's a book full of so he's going to bleep that
out. I love it. Listen, I am, you have no idea. I hold myself back not to curse.
You don't have to here.
Because coming from Italy, I curse a lot. I never cursed in my, language, my first language, Italian,
But in
English, it doesn't sound so bad.
It's so true. Yeah, when you your own native language,
right? It's different. And then in another languages, I don't know.
I'll curse in Spanish, and it's cute.
It's cute, I know. But then it's like sometimes my partner Donna's like, the F-bomb, because it's like I
the best word.
Yeah,
that's the best F word. I have a whole chapter.
And because you know why I feel like that word really represents that.
Yes. Yes.
And I have that. It's that.
And it's the only word. It's the only word I can think of for cancer. Yeah. How do you describe cancer? Yeah. That's the most powerful word to me. Is so cancer. Yeah. Right. That's why you see. Did you hear about, totally off the subject but related to cancer? There's a woman. I want to get her on the show. There's a woman with a license plate F cancer.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Long Island.
No, I can't remember. Not Connecticut, not long. I can't remember where. Not far. Maybe Massachusetts, Rhode Island. I don't know. And they gave her the plate, and then they wanted to take it back. They said, "We made a mistake. That's a vulgar F cancer. It doesn't say cancer. It says F cancer." cancer. So she's got an attorney, and it could be.
Get out of here. I'm going to Google this.
Yes. It's an ongoing thing right now. And how terrible. I mean, everything.
But if it doesn't even say the word, it could be anything.
It doesn't. So I pray she wins. Yes. I sent her a message. I said, when you're ready. She'll come with her attorney. When you're ready, you're coming on my show. And just
I love how they give you something, who pressed go.
Right,
I mean,
right. Well, exactly.
Before you gave it to her.
How are you going to get it back?
No, it's too late. Second engagement ring, you're not getting that
back. Exactly.
Just kidding.
So you also wrote children's books that I have here.
Oh, yes.
Which I love.
We had to. I love kids. I do.
Listen
I love
to Liddy.
children.
Is that your nickname?
That's my nickname. They call me Liddy. Because lit, redhead, lit. Everything is lit today. And so Litty, yes, Liddy.
I love it. How did you come up with the character?
So the character
is that you?
That's me. Look close in the eyes and see what you see. You see the ribbon?
Breast cancer
ribbon. You see it?
Oh,
isn't that cute? So this was a gift
that.
given to a girlfriend of mine, Ilksen.
Wow.
I murder her name. Ilksen. She's from Turkey.
I murdered yours, so don't worry.
See? Ilksen. So Ilksen, she gave me this doll it's made in Turkey, handmade.
Oh my God.
And it's me. It's supposed to be me. It has a tutu skirt, it's kind of
it
like
is.
my nature.
I love it.
And that's Liddy.
I love it.
So Liddy,
Oh my
it's supposed to be my alter ego. So that's how I speak to children, is through Liddy. Liddy's wild.
I love that.
She's full of energy. And so it's a children's book
on
prevention, something that really doesn't exist out there.
Right.
It's age appropriate. It's very important to point that. We would never sit there and speak about cancer to a child. The word cancer, it's not even in there.
Yeah.
It's just developing the building blocks of prevention.
Right.
That's part of, what we are really pushing for. We
love
are
it.
early prevention. We're laser focused on early prevention.
Right.
Because unfortunately, a lot of things today are handled as the aftermath. Everything is handling the aftermath of everything out there.
Yes.
But prevention is really, effective in helping with a lot of issues. Pretty much all issues out there.
Of course.
There's a lot.
You get it early, and things don't get as terrible as they could.
Think about how many women, and I'm sure there are many out there watching, that don't go get screened because, first of all, they don't know. Nobody, a 35-year-old is not sitting there Googling breast cancer. I hope not. They're out there, on Instagram buying shoes and thinking about, your wedding gown, as you should.
Yep.
But it's fear-based. It's not knowing, not being educated about it, and, and that's just part of what it is. But that's why we fight for legislation.
Yeah.
We have a legislation. We got a few legislation. The first legislation we passed is Shannon's Law. Shannon was from West Babylon. She was a teacher. Passed at 31. Diagnosed at 28 while pregnant.
Wow.
I can name you a million Shannons. I put them all on a memo we brought to Albany to get this bill passed. It passed in 2019, bipartisan vote unanimously.
Wow.
Lowered mammogram age to 35. These are
so insurance has to cover mammograms at the age of 35.
Yes, because
and
they were going to, raise it to 45. Do you know what that means when you raise a mammogram age to 45 or any screening? That means that most of the population like me, I'm 5 years later, so I'm going to 50, or 52. That's too late if we have a 16-year-old. If the age of diagnosis decreased.
Yes.
So that's why that was important. It was important to open the conversation.
So that's here in New York, right?
New York State.
So so I have a question about that because I read about that.
Sure.
Why not? Is there any way to get that nationally? Like you have a national day.
I am trying. This is what we're trying. Everything. All these bills should be national.
Any way I can. Any way I can.
We are. That's the really global. Because breast cancer, it's not just.
No, it's
my mother. I was born in Italy.
Exactly.
Tons of people there too. But nationwide, very necessary.
Yeah.
Very necessary.
Yeah.
There's certain regions that are. I think Atlanta's got really bad run with breast cancer. The West Coast, there's a couple of of states. It's a national emergency. 1 in 227 women in United States of America is diagnosed with breast cancer. And it used to be 1 in 1,000 men. And just recently, statistics show that the breast cancer, if you want to call it chest cancer, in men is also rising.
Yeah, yeah.
Men especially are...
1 in how many for women?
1 in 227.
I thought it was 1 in 8. What's 1 in 8?
No, 1 in 227.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I always thought 1 in 8, but...
I don't know. I think that's what I have on my...
Yeah. No,
1 in 8 in America?
Yeah, that's what I thought. They were diagnosed with some form of breast cancer.
I think that's for cancers as a whole.
Okay.
We gotta Google it.
Yeah, we'll Google it.
Breast cancer. I have it on my videos. I have it. 1 in 227.
Yeah.
But then again, listen. Even with statistics, we can talk about statistics all day long. They're not even that accurate, anyways. Because guess what? When we went with the 1 in 227 women, nobody speaks about breast cancer in young women. Nobody.
Right.
Nobody.
They don't. Exactly.
Nobody.
Exactly.
Nobody speaks about it in 20-something years old. How many women right now pregnant? And when you're pregnant, it's the worst time. First of all, emotionally, but a lot of women don't pinpoint their breast changes to breast cancer because they don't know. Right. And they think it's just because of pregnancy.
Right.
So off they go, and months go by, and by the time they catch it, it's like Shannon.
Right. Well, we're going to take a break.
Yes.
Don't go anywhere. More when we come back.
Silvermine at Home, a Connecticut-based non-medical home care agency servicing Connecticut and parts of New York. Silvermine caters to their clients' needs while offering peace of mind to their families so their loved one can age in place and live their best life possible. Call today to see how they can make a difference in you or your loved one's life. Our family caring for yours. Visit silvermineathome.com or call 203-228-5007. Do you or a loved one need the care of a nursing home? A vibrant community to call home where there are healthcare professionals available 24/7? Candlewood Valley Health and Rehabilitation, located in New Milford, Connecticut, has been offering award-winning care for over 40 years. Whether you are rehabilitating from a cardiac procedure or hip replacement, or seeking a place for your loved one to live where he or she can receive top-notch health care, our team is at the ready. We also accept veteran benefits and offer a special secure memory care unit for residents with Alzheimer's or cognitive-related conditions. Call us at 860-355-0971. Candlewood Valley Health and Rehabilitation, a place to heal and thrive.
The Suki and Scott Show.
This is one of the funnest shows I've ever done.
Lady, when you're with me, I'm smiling.
It's musical. It's magical.
This is a sexy show.
Someone's getting some action.
Now, these larger-than-life personalities are on an exciting new journey. The Suki and Scott Show is your one-stop destination for humor.
You like De Niro and Cape Fear. Counselor!
Entertainment.
Jesse's girl.
Wonderful.
Can you play with all the colors of the wind?
And optimism.
You guys have such amazing energy.
Let's laugh together.
We love him.
The Suki and Scott Show.
Welcome back to It Is What It Is with Cindy Seville and Linda Bonanno. Banana, right?
Bonanno.
I've done this before with other guests.
Let me say your name then.
Okay.
Cindy Seville?
Seville. Yeah, and that's my ex-husband's name, yes.
Okay.
I kept it for my kids, yes. So, thank you. There you go. People say Seville, like Cadillac.
That's how I was going to say Seville.
Cadillac Seville, yes, exactly. So let's talk a little bit about Got Checked.
Sure.
So Got Checked, and you also have something else. Pink, something with pink. What is that?
Yeah, so First Company Pink is the charity. So First Company Pink is an official 501c was founded by Donna Coffee Banana, which is, my dear friend. She's also a survivor.
Oh, nice.
Maybe next time you can have us both together
Love
again,
it.
or her.
Yeah.
But, she speaks our language. And Donna founded a charity, and then together, we got checked and made into this campaign. Usually wherever she's at, I'm at, or the other way around. We're very close.
How did you two meet?
It's a long story, but very, almost, one of those, wow.
Yeah.
Like an epiphany, like from the deepest of the universe. We met after I was diagnosed, and long story short, she walked me through. She was there for me and walked me through, because she was already, I had the mastectomy and all that.
Sure.
Matter of fact, we ended up, I remember we were at lunch in Nassau County, one restaurant. She goes, "You want to come to the bathroom so I'll show you how this looks?" And she did. And then we came out of the bathroom, and it was the people were like, "What's going on here?" But, she showed me, she walked me through it. She explained to me, this is what's going to happen. This is what to expect.
Yeah.
And so, First Company Pink is the 501c. It's a charity. It's been around for 12 years.
Nice.
We're the only charity that really deal with early prevention. We're laser focused on early prevention. We're solid. We have passed legislation. We do a million things. It's mostly her and I. We kept it small because we want the value for whatever money that we get
to go to the right places.
Yes, because I'm not a party promoter. I don't want to throw events to throw another event to throw another event to raise money to throw another event to throw another event. What results am I giving you? None. It's the usual walks and all that. It's great and fantastic, but we are focused on prevention.
So where does the money go when you raise the money?
To champion bills like Shannon's Law, to all the workshops that we've done across Long Island, Suffolk, Nassau, the boroughs, Harlem. We're known to going all the marginalized communities, you name it, we've been at. It goes to books and all kinds of things, like all our pledges. I don't know if you saw all our pledges in our family kit, but everything that we give out, I've spoken in endless places. Everything, you name it, churches,
That's
shelters.
Amazing. So the two of you have spearheaded this. You've passed legislation. I can't even say the word.
Yes, and we have two more pieces of two bills. Okay. So after Shannon's Law, we have, Shannon's Law was for the Gen Y generation.
Okay.
Sienna's Law, which is Shannon's daughter. Hi, Sienna, if she's ever watching. I love my Sienna.
Is that what one of the books
Sienna's
is dedicated
yes,
to?
I would love to show Sienna's picture. She's a Long Island, Suffolk County girl, okay? And Sienna is now 8 or 9, if I'm not mistaken. I saw her
she's
not
beautiful.
too long ago. This is Sienna Hope. Sienna Hope, I'm going to get emotional. This is Shannon's daughter. Okay, Shannon passed away at 31. Let's not forget, 28 while pregnant. She was dealing with this disease. And we named this new bill that is spearheaded by Anna Kaplan, which is my local senator in Roslyn, in Nassau County. And the law is, I could say, Cindy, my dream come true. Because it represents everything I stand for.
Right.
Anna Kaplan and Solages, Assemblywoman Solages, were really able to give us what we needed, which is the concept of age-appropriate, gradual, the word is gradual, keyword, gradual education. It starts in elementary school. You're going to say elementary school, what? What, cancer, elementary school? No. It's like dental hygiene. Do you teach your kids when they're 30 to...
No,
the
you
basic
start when they're little.
You start and you start gradually, right? Or it's different. You have a routine to follow. There's no such a thing for a woman today. There's not an established routine that a woman knows, that learned somewhere.
Right.
That teaches her gradually.
Exactly.
What to do.
Makes a lot of sense.
That's why women are, they come out of the wedding gown and it's like, breast cancer. What? Yeah. And this is why a lot of women, because listen, for the 5,000 women that go and get checked, there's 5 million that don't go.
Exactly.
I know because I was one of them.
Yep. Wow.
So Sienna's Law, gradual education that would start in elementary school, go all the way through high school, and in high school, it would be sort of mandated for boys and girls. We're the only people that talk to boys and girls, men and women, to learn how to perform a self-breast exam. Body awareness, action, real stuff.
Yep.
This is where the money goes.
Yep.
We can talk awareness, we can do a lot of things, but if you're not going to get screened, if you're not, practicing that lifestyle, if you're not being preventative, we got nothing.
No, I think that's wonderful. I wrote a couple. Thank you. I wrote a
I know
couple
you love
of,
the little book.
I love it. I just I love it. I have another book that I've written. It's a children's book, and I'm working with a school in the Bronx.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
And what I do with my children's books is I have them illustrate the books.
Yes.
And this one's called Shyla, My Three-Legged Dog, and it's actually. It's my dog, Shyla. It's her story, and she had osteosarcoma. So I do mention cancer in that book once, and just once.
Which is okay.
Yeah,
it's like,
it's real.
more when I meant to say really breast cancer. Because cancer, it is mentioned amongst, but breast cancer, it is such a beast these days because it's taboo.
Right.
Unfortunately, breasts are, attached to a sexual concept.
Exactly.
So it's like a hidden, that's why, breast cancer, the word breast,
exactly.
schools, that's really what I meant.
That's true,
but I
and that
understand.
makes sense.
No, they have the Mom on Many Hats. They have children's books that speak about cancer.
Yeah.
I really meant breast cancer. The word breast. It's like, it's
boob.
Yeah.
I say my life it's all about the boob.
Yeah.
It's all about the boob.
Listen, I got to give props. I'm somebody that if somebody does a good job, like Cindy's doing amazing today, I have to let everybody know. That's how it is.
Same way. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's free.
Yes.
It doesn't cost money. Okay.
Exactly.
So go out there and spread. I have to thank. Let me tell you something. You said how many surgeries? So you know the struggle.
So, I had 8 breasts.
Okay.
And then
Same
tons
here.
of others.
I told you 10. I lost the count.
Yeah.
It's probably a couple more.
Yeah.
I finally, last year after sepsis, COVID, pneumonia, all this, I decided to go for this big surgery, this latissimus dorsi flap, which is, they take the muscles here. It's a big surgery. I was like, I don't know. After you,
and it's
so many failures, you're like,
Yes.
And then to hear people tell you, what do you need breast? You're 52.
I know.
Like, we gotta, what do you mean?
That we should be without, exactly.
So if your house catches on fire, you're not going to rebuild it?
You won't put a
just
door on it?
live in a tent?
Exactly.
Because what?
Exactly.
No, because what?
Exactly.
Because people think it's a vanity effect. No, it's a mental health effect. Because if a woman is not happy with a self-image, seriously, you know who suffers? Her family, her children, her husband, her marriage, her job, her profession, her purpose. So I went for it. So I wanted to thank Nibra. That's right, Nibra. Nibra, my doctor, my plastic reconstructive surgeon. Doctor, his name is perfect for me, Dr. Light.
I love
Dr. Light.
I love it.
Dr. Light put me back together.
They look beautiful. They look beautiful.
I wore a bathing suit this summer, 12 years later. That's right. I bought myself 2 bathing suits. Okay? Even a 2-piece. Because this was all like last year I was at prosthesis with the dimples, with the hole, with the thing. I don't know what he did, but Donna saw it and was just like, oh my God, it's so They are amazing. So he did a great job. He walked me through it.
So you have implants? You have fat? No, it's all fat.
I have fat and I had implants too.
Where did they get the fat?
I didn't have enough fat, and I was like, "You're not talking. You're not taking anything from the back. I need that. I need some curves." They found some.
Oh, that's so
well.
funny.
The fat is the primary thing comes from the flap from here.
Yeah.
They found some, something there, and then they do a little liposuction and they put it, with all the dents.
I have fat filled, and it's so funny because I said to the guy, my surgeon, I love my plastic surgeon, Dr. Mark Melendez, he's in my book also.
Yes.
And phenomenal. And I had
they are best friends.
They are, because I had a really bad one. I call her the bitchy butcher in my book because that's what she was. She was a bitch and she was a butcher. And he was amazing. So she did 2. He did 6 to fix her too. And I said, can you take a little fat from back there? Because, I got my Spanish butt going on. So I got plenty back there. And he goes, it was so funny. He says, insurance won't cover that. I got to take. He goes, you got enough over here.
I know.
I was like,
there's certain ways that they do it,
Yeah.
But sometimes, It helps if they fix you up. They do it.
Yeah.
They do an excellent job now.
No,
I have
it's
to say.
amazing, yeah.
And it's now covered by insurance. Finally, there
Yes,
were
thank
back in the
God.
day. There was a woman who was just like you said, butchered.
Yeah.
How many women? There are women that are out there that we know,
Oh,
that
yes.
I know.
I know seniors. I work with seniors
They're
that are
butchered
still. They're wearing a heavy prosthetic,
but they're not happy.
No,
that they cannot. You cannot be happy with that.
No.
I don't buy
agree.
it.
I agree.
I don't buy it.
I agree.
I don't buy it. I watched my mother. My mother in Italy, they didn't even have reconstruction. It was too big butcher. Those big, thick butcher scars?
Yes.
From here to here, and that was it.
It's incredible how far we've progressed.
Yes.
Thank God.
And
Thank
every
God.
you see every year there's something new. Even in the other day we did an event with the SAS Arena Foundation that we're very close with for medical research, and they have new, I couldn't believe it. Like all these new things for triple negative.
Yeah.
It's research advances. Thank
Oh
God.
yeah, no, I want you to put me on your mailing list.
Oh,
your
my
contact
God. Yeah,
list,
I'm going to stalk you.
Because yes,
Can you say the word ass?
Yeah. I already have a stalker.
I'm going to stalk your ass.
But I wouldn't mind if you stalked me.
Listen, right now on Messenger, I don't know, right? What are we saying?
Crazy.
Like people come out of nowhere.
Crazy
I got
people.
some guy the other day calling me from some country I never even knew. I didn't even know where it was.
Well,
I was like, where is this?
I have somebody who gets a different phone number all the time, like every day, a different phone number, and contacts me with a different phone number. I'm like, stop. I don't want to talk to you.
See?
Yeah. So we're gonna end with my final thoughts, but first I want you to share with everybody how they can contact you.
I want to just say one last thing.
Absolutely.
Eleanor
Please.
Legacy Act is our last bill, named after my mother. It would provide biannual screening for incarcerated women across New York State. The reason why is because we care about the marginalized. We always say everyone, everywhere, every time. It's important. These are mothers, sisters, daughters. They have children at home they need to take care of. So that's Eleanor Legacy Act. You can find us, gotcheck.com.
And by the way,
firstcompanypink.org.
Oh,
yes.
I'm going to let you repeat that because I interrupted you, but Serena Ligori.
Oh!
Love you, Serena.
We had
love you.
Serena Ligori.
Yes.
There we go. See, thank you for reminding me. The whole link. Serena Ligori, New Hour, on Long Island.
I had her on the show.
They take care of, incarcerated women and their families. They have a program called Emerge that we participated. We got checked.
I learned all about
and,
that.
they're fantastic.
I love Serena. I love, because I didn't know you guys were connected.
Yes. Well, I finesse myself everywhere. You can't escape me.
I love it.
No, I love Serena. It. Great work.
Amazing.
Important work.
So tell everybody again, because I did interrupt you.
So gotcheck.com. Wait, we love that's
I know.
Women do that. Because I have an ADHD. Gotcheck.com, firstcompanypink.org, gotcheckedrecords.com. We're going to come back, talk about the music label. Gotcheckrecords.com. You can find me Linda Banana on Facebook. You can find me Liddy One Love on Instagram. You can Google me, find out all the dirt.
Call me, I'll fill you in.
Call. I'm here. If you need me, please reach out on Messenger. I'm serious. I get phone calls. I get people, anything that you have. I have women that reach out with questions, sometimes hearing it, from another woman that went through it, So reach out. I'm here available 9 days.
And you're very responsive, so thank you. You responded to me immediately.
And thank you, Cindy Seville.
You're welcome, Seville.
I love you. Thank you. You are a breath of fresh air. And, you gave me such a warm welcome that I really needed at this time in my life. So thank you.
Thank you.
Meow.
Love it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for being on the show.
Thank you. All right.
So we're going to finish. We're going to finish with my final thoughts. So my final thoughts. You have a choice. It's your choice. Whatever is dealt, whatever hand is dealt, you have a choice. How are you going to deal with this? Now, you can wallow, as Linda said, in self-misery, roll over and die. But you know what? You don't have to. You can make that choice. And take whatever is thrown your way. I mean, for me, it's my breast cancer. For Linda, it's breast cancer. Everybody has something that they've gone through, some kind of adversity. Use that adversity to make you stronger, a better person, give back to society, and if we could all do that, the world would be a better place. Remember, do your mitzvahs. I want to hear about those mitzvahs. Send them to me. #mitzvah time. comment, like, and share. And the more times you comment, like, and share, the more times you have, the more chances you have to win these fabulous tons of gifts in here. And I'm going to steal like a pen and something else, but and I'm going to read the books first. So comment, like, and share. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we will see you soon.
Live your life like a dreamer. Fly all over the world. Open yourself so the world can see. You're a beautiful pearl. Live your day like you mean it. And don't forget who you are. You're free to go anywhere. There's no distance too far.